It examines the Long Beach Video Archive and select works that have been chosen from that. The archive is worldwide known and has a reputation that indeed is one of the best collections available. We are going to show a number of works that have not been seen in decades, and a number of works that were first done here. In fact, all of them were first done here in the 70s and in the 80s and into the 90s. We have a lot of artists that we're working with internationally that have come. It's going to be a very impressive exhibit. This is going to look nothing like this museum has looked in the past 11 years since it was first constructed. With this look at our history, we're also pushing and in that history, artists pushed the bounds of what they knew and what video art was, and as that came alive, and why this institution really made that difference, and what happened here to make it that special.
My name is Björn Melhus. I'm based in Germany now. I used to work here in 1998, commission for the Long Beach Museum of Art in a New Visions video program. That's when I made this piece again and again, the Borderer, that was in 98. 97 was the first sheep cloned. It was the beginning of cloning in human mankind, and this piece again and again is a response on that. It's like most of my work, a short narrative, this time on 8 screens, one video channel on 8 screens, so it's a cloned image as well, and tells a little story of an individual. The characters always performed by myself, and what can happen when you clone yourself. The voice actually is taken from a home shopping network program.
The title of my piece in this Exchange Evolution show is Afro. In parentheses, it's just a hairstyle. Notes on a journey to the African diaspora. And it came to be, I was commissioned, by the Long Beach Museum of Art in 1999 to create this piece. And it was shot about a year or two before that, when I was traveling from the United States to Brazil to West Africa, and I was a part of these different kind of public celebrations. In Brazil, it was the festival of Iemanjá, the goddess of the ocean, that was brought to Brazil from the West African enslaved people, or by the West African enslaved people. And in Africa, I was at the Pan-African Film Festival, which is the largest and oldest African film festival on the continent. And I was brought there by the festival to show a film there. And then back in the United States, it's at the beach, which is the annual event in which black, gays, and lesbians take over a beach in Malibu. And so there's these 3 different festivals on 3 different continents. One is a cultural festival, one's a religious festival, one is a kind of a celebration of pride, gay and lesbian pride. And I wanted to bring them together because they were part of my community. But they're so distinct, and they're like, it's about breaking those boundaries. And so the piece is a meditation on identity, and goes between these different spaces in a way that allows for meaning to be generated, because the images are fleeting, they come and go. But when at any given time, 2 images are going to intersect in a way they haven't before, along with the soundtrack. So it's really about using film language to actually talk about the complexity and the elusiveness of identity, and also of boundaries that keep us apart.